Hello everyone, Spencer R here, and I'm finally back once again to making another TV video. Now in this video, I will be going through DFC's schedule for Friday, followed by Nickelodeon's new merger thing going on and what I expect the changes to happen. And I'll also be doing Disney XD's schedule because of a request, HBO Family schedules shutting down in my thoughts, and then something with GSN. So yeah, it's a lot to go through, so let's get this video started. Here we go. So we're gonna start off with DFC for Friday, and it's a very interesting one, not gonna lie. So starting at 3 a.m. we got 2 hours of Transformers Rescue Bots, 2 hours of Transformers Rescue Bots Academy, 2 hours of Baby Looney Tunes, 2 hours of Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, 2 hours of the Smurfs, an hour of this pony show, and then 2 cute. So yeah, it's an interesting lineup for the Discovery Family section. One positive I have to give, would be these 2 hours of Baby Looney Tunes here, because they're basically just like the 2 hours of America Says on weekends on GSN from 7 through 9. Not only that though, but this show is finally on at a good time. So it's like every Friday I could wake up like 8 o'clock, catch an hour. So yes, I 100% approve of it. And then yeah, Sylvester and Tweety. Not much to say, but yeah, it's an interesting lineup. I do like it. It's still a little variety, even though it's just like 6 shows, but is it 6? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7, yeah. I was close about it. I was close, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, yep. Now you know where this is going. We're done with that. We're going to be talking about the Nickelodeon thing. And boy, have I been waiting to talk about this for a while now. Because, as you all know, the new merger with Skydance and Paramount will be happening sometime this month. And here are the things I'm expecting for this. First of all, I have to state this. This definitely has something to do with Brian Robbins. Because since it was already confirmed, he will be leaving Paramount, which is something I've been wanting to hear ever since he first started. Or at least in 2020 when he made the schedules all suckish. So before I talk about what things to expect during the merger, I think it's best to tell you my history and what Brian Robbins has been doing over the years. So first of all, for his first couple years of being president, I thought he was okay. Like in 2018, that was when he first started, he was fine. In 2019, he was still okay. 2020, he started to decline a bit, but he wasn't that bad. I mean, the schedules were still good. In 2021, he was pretty good. But I believe in 2022, once they got rid of Nick Rewind, that's when everything just fell apart. And that date all the way up until now, that's just the bad era. Yeah. Like Nickelodeon, when he first started, it was kind of okay, but then later on it just got worse and worse. Nicktoons was doing fine, honestly, back in his day. Like, he still brought back classic Nicktoons, like Tough Puppy, Back at the Barnyard, Jimmy Neutron, The Fairly Odd Parents, Avatar, Rugrats. Yeah, they had Rugrats on here for a while. And it wasn't just spamming SpongeBob. Sure, it was shown late at night, but it would just take the night shift, so it wasn't that bad. But now, oh man, you already know, it sucks. Look at that, the older logo. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Nick Jr. was decent too, like in 2018, 2019. They still had variety and old shows. You know, like the Wonder Pets, the Backyardigans, Dora the Explorer, Blue's Clues, Max and Ruby. Yeah, they had all that, but now it's just Of course, it's bad. They got rid of all those shows for this pile of garbage. And then T-Nick around those times, they were decent. Like, they actually had a good amount of variety. And this was back when cartoons weren't shown on there. And even if they were just premieres. They weren't just like spamming like how the Loud House and Wild Pack is right now. But yeah, nowadays it's just like a few shows, including cartoons. They did have a good amount of variety at one point, but it was just mostly cartoon shows. And as good as the variety was, why not have that on Nicktoons? Like, oh what, you just want to show this guy? You can show him at any other time, but like having him take over Nicktoons? No, unacceptable. So that's my little history with Brian Robbins. Now, for what you've been waiting for. The stuff I expect to see when the merger happens. So I came up with a few things I expect to happen when the merger with Paramount and Skydance is officially complete. So let's see here. The first thing I expect to see. The first thing I expect to see when these changes start happening, or start to happen, is giving new shows a chance. And I don't mean like, and yes, I know what these idiots online are saying on the internet. They're like, oh, they're already giving shows a chance. Boy, no, they're not. Airing a new show for like a week or two and then dropping it down to like Nicktoons or T-Nick, that's not giving shows a chance. That's just trying to get rid of the show already. Like, putting the show on Nicktoons, that is just horrible, especially from what Mr. Enter says. It's like, whenever Nicktoons is basically the place where Nicktoon shows die. Like, that's basically what they're doing. It's like, okay, we aired the new show for a week or two. Let's put it on Nicktoons, and then 1 week later, boom, gone. It's like, that's not how you treat a new show. It's like they're pulling a Cartoon Network from 2017 or 2015. Remember what they did? They would air a new show for a little while, and then they would just lazily drop it down to Boomerang for a little while, and then that's it. It doesn't even belong to the channel. They don't even belong to the channel, so what the flub are they doing? And yes, I could understand with like Nick Jr. shows on Nick, if they want to put it to Nick Jr., that's fine. But like regular shows like the Smurfs, Wild Pack, Rock, Paper, Scissors, Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish, aka Reed Justin Nillo's favorite show or something. No. Like, that is not giving shows a chance, Nickelodeon. Giving shows a chance is like showing it on your channel, not just new episodes, but reruns. Frickin' reruns of the show. Like, I don't know, like it's maybe 6:30 or like 2 o'clock p.m. Like, yeah, sure, you do give certain shows a chance. Like, as you can see here, you are giving the Smurfs, and at one point there was Sonic Prime, but you would show that over and over, even though the show only has 6 freaking episodes, which is just stupid to me. Yeah, this is a rerun. Okay, yeah, you're giving the Smurfs a chance, but what about your other shows? Like, come on, Nick. Give your other shows a chance. It can't just be SpongeBob, Paw Patrol, Henry Danger, and Thundermans all day. No. And the Loud House, too. No. You need to give other shows a chance, too. Like, I've said this multiple times, too, but you gotta take some notes from other channels. Take notes from Cartoon Network, Boomerang, Game Show Network. That is a clear-cut example. Like, they give a show a chance. Like, yeah, sure, they get rid of shows like Blank Slate, Hey Yahoo, Get a Clue, hopefully not Bingo Blitz. But here's the thing, they show it for about a couple months or a few months, and then if it doesn't do well, they get rid of it. But at least they give it a chance. What you're doing is unacceptable. You can't just air a new show on your channel for like a few weeks and then, oh, it doesn't do well, get rid of it. No. It's probably not doing well because you're not giving it a fair chance. Give the show a fair chance. And if it does well, keep it on your main channel. Like, come on, Nick. Enough with being lazy. Like, Cartoon Network isn't lazy. Sure, what they do with their new shows probably isn't that good, but they do it better than you. They actually show it on weekends, like the new show I and You and Tiny Toons University. They give them a chance, and what are you doing? Oh, just air the show for a week and then, drop it down to, like, Teen Nick or Nicktoons. Oh, wait, it's Teen Nick. They're only for live action shows. Oh, forget it. Who cares? We're going to drop it anyway. Oh my god, Nick. So yeah, that's one thing they gotta change. Another thing they gotta do, find someone that cares. Like, I honestly thought Brian Robbins cared for the channel because back in the day he made a great live action show, Kenan and Kel. And even then he doesn't even use it as much. Like, I know Michael Whelan, I think he sometimes uses Harvey Birdman and he creates the show. It's like, what? Does Brian Robbins feel like, what's the word? Does he feel jealous? Does he feel ashamed or something? Like, he has used the show before, like in 2021 and 2020 respectively. 2020, 2021. I got that mixed up backwards, yeah. He actually did use it on Nick Rewind, but it didn't last too long. It's like, what is wrong with your own creation? Maybe he was thinking, oh man, I don't want to use the show because I was awesome back then. Now I just care for money. So what? Just still use it. We love Kenan and Kel. Don't just forget about it. And yes, I know it's on Paramount Plus, but you lazily gotten rid of those last few seasons. Very unacceptable, Nickelodeon. That's extremely unacceptable. And because of that, it's making the show hard to find. And that's the thing, too. They've been getting rid of a lot of shows on Paramount Plus. So what? You just expect us to buy the show on DVD or iTunes or something? What if it's extremely hard to find? You want the shows to be forgotten or something? That's unacceptable. That is 100% unacceptable, Nickelodeon. And people are saying Cartoon Network makes bad decisions. Boy, from the stuff I'm saying right now, I think Nickelodeon makes even worse decisions than Cartoon Network. So you guys need to stop. You guys need to shut up. So, like, maybe find someone like Jim Samples or Tom Aschheim or, I don't know, just someone that has enough experience with Nickelodeon, cares for variety, and actually makes the schedules not look suckish. Because Nickelodeon has been doing this spamming thing for a long time now, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop right now. Like, this is getting way too old. And as I've been hearing from some Top Cat fan, or some Wally fan, whatever name you want to call him, he said that, yeah, cable's dying, and some kids are watching TV, but mostly adults. So if mostly adults are watching TV, why only put, like, 15 of your shows on your 4 networks? No. And I'm sure Nickelodeon's already, not Nickelodeon, Nicktoons is getting enough ratings already because, yeah, kids are watching SpongeBob, and I'm pretty sure adults are watching it too. Look, and I understand, SpongeBob is very, like, memeable. It's quotable. Those first 3 seasons are amazing, but boy, do you want these people nowadays to only watch SpongeBob? Like, okay, maybe the old episodes, yeah, sure, but come on, Nick. You have a wide variety of shows in your library. Why not start using them? Like, yeah, sure, yeah, I know, you can always watch them on Paramount Plus, but do you think we have the money for that? Do you think some of us have money to go on streaming? Like, I know that's what a lot of people are doing now, but some of us can't even do that. So it's like, oh, we want to watch Blue's Clues, but we can't even find it on Nick Jr. because these stupid dogs are in the way. So yeah, that's definitely another thing they need to change. The last thing, and this is the most important thing I expect them to do, change the schedules. Like, as I've already mentioned, these schedules suck. There's no variety. They're spamming like 1 or 2 shows. There's way too many movies. Like, look, John Flannery, I get it. You love movies, but do you want Nick to just be a movie network? Like, I'm cool with them showing a movie every now and then, but, like, Nick can't be like Freeform. Come on, John Flannery, get it through your head. For God's sake. Like, these schedules are already bad. I've talked a number of times of, like, I've been saying numerous times how much these schedules suck, and Nick has not listened at all. And look, I know they have brought certain shows back, like Team Umizoomi and iCarly, but just like with what Bubba's World says, they keep taking them on and off. Well, I keep saying I said they keep taking it on and off, but it's like, they're so indecisive. It's like, do you want to air it or do you not want to air it? Make up your freaking mind, Nick. It's like you're trying to prank us. You're trying to prank us or something. It's like, today on T-Nick, you're getting iCarly. Oh, never mind, you're not. 2 months later. All right, on T-Nick, you're getting iCarly. Oh, never mind. 2 months later. Oh, on T-Nick, you're getting iCarly. Oh, never mind. Make up your freaking mind. Just stop taking shows on and off. Like, that's so stupid. Like, Brian Robbins, we thought you were cool back then, but now you are just an idiot. I'm sorry. You know nothing about schedules. And, okay, I'll admit, maybe you like it. You like airing SpongeBob now, but not like this. Like, this is too much. Like, yeah, I don't think I even need to say how it would improve, because I've been doing this multiple times, but these schedules need to stop. Like, this is way too much. Like, the spamming is getting way too annoying, and you just gotta find some extra shows. Like, I gotta talk about T-Nick here, since I'm on it right now. Here's a question for you guys. Do you remember the schedule they used to have in 2020, like on weekends? They would have 2 hours of every show, yeah, but there is actual variety. Like, you had Henry Danger, Victorious, Sam and Cat, iCarly. I think Big Time Rush was on there at one point. Game Shakers. The Thundermans. Drake and Josh. Like, that's a show you guys don't even air anymore. And at this point, Drake is innocent. He is no longer in jail. So why not bring the show back? That's one of the best Nickelodeon shows of all time. And I don't want to hear your BS. Ooh, it's on Paramount Plus. What did I say? Some of us don't have the money. Plus, I miss it when Drake and Josh was on T-Nick. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watching this video missed it when Drake and Josh was on T-Nick. I miss it too. Bring it back. And don't just be like, oh, you're just going to get Drake and Josh for 1 week. That's it, no more. No. Actually place it at a good time slot, like maybe 2 o'clock on weekdays or something. Or like what you did back then. Remember when they, at one point on weekdays, I forgot which year, but they actually had Drake and Josh at 10 o'clock on weekdays. That was cool. Bring that back. And they even had that on Saturdays as usual too, but they doubled up the airings. At one point, they had 3 hours of Drake and Josh. That was cool. But, again, they don't even do that. I don't know what Nickelodeon has against their old shows. Do they not think they're going to do well? Well, how about you at least try, Nick? Try. Try. That's something you don't even do. And maybe they keep taking on and off iCarly because they spam it on weekends and they don't have many episodes. Well, that reason I could understand, but if you're just gonna have it for 2 hours every day of the week and then you take it off like after like a couple weeks or so, yeah, no, that I don't accept. Like, I don't understand Nickelodeon's thing anymore. But seriously, these schedules need to change. Nicktoons need to, like, not even just Nicktoons, maybe all channels add in a classic block. And I don't mean like 2 hours of 4 shows. No, I mean like maybe 5 hours, 5 shows. Like, mix it up with the old and new. Now, I'm not saying you have to bring back the forgotten ones. Like, you probably don't even own them anymore. Like Gullah Gullah Island or Little Bill, Franklin and Friends, something like that. I don't mean like bring back the forgotten ones. Just bring back some older shows that us fans and some kids now would actually know about, like the Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Tough Puppy, Dora the Explorer, Blue's Clues. I'll come back to that later. Max and Ruby, the Wonder Pets. Like, I know it's on Apple TV Plus, or whatever you would call it, but I'm pretty sure you still have the rights to it. Just those are just a few examples. Examples, yeah. I also think they should bring back the other new Nick Jr. shows that they've forgotten about, like Blue's Clues and You, Tiny Chef Show, Face's Music Party. And I've said this one time to myself, too. It's like, remember those two most popular Nick Jr. shows, Dora the Explorer and Blue's Clues? I feel like Nickelodeon's only giving respect to Dora and not Blue. That is so unfair, especially for us 90s fans who grew up and love Blue's Clues. That is just unacceptable. So what, you rather want kids to know about a girl and a monkey going on adventures rather than a host and a dog going on adventures? They're almost the same thing, and they're what those franchises are what made Nick or Nick Jr. or heck, even Noggin. Let's throw a Noggin for that matter. Awesome back then. But now you only care for some kid and his stupid dogs, or as Eustace would say, stupid dogs. And some dumb little pig that goes oink oink. Well, of course, but like some dumb pig family. Like, are those two shows what replaced Dora and Blue's Clues now? I mean, I could understand for a modern generation, but it's like, come on, man, you gotta give others respect. Now, I'd like to talk about Blue's Clues for a while. So, let's see. Why did I decide to bring this up again? Well, a couple reasons. For one, the show is going to be turning 30 years old next year. Yep, on September 8th, 2026. And I freaking expect Nickelodeon to do something during that anniversary. Now, I know in 2021, the only thing they did was they changed the logo. They just replaced the I with a logo of blue. Okay, Nick, what were you thinking? I understand you wanted to do something for that, but just changing a letter in your logo? What? That's what you did for Blue's Clues' 25th anniversary? You gotta be ashamed. Like, yeah, you aired the reboot for a while, but that was too little. What I would have done is, like, go to the main, main Nick channel, the Nick Jr. block, air Blue's Clues from 7 a.m. through 2 p.m. And then on Nick Jr., air it for a whole day. If I wanted to throw in some Blue's Clues new episodes, sure, I would have done that, but it would mostly be the original show. Like, if I don't see that next year in 2026, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to be like, Nick, what are you doing? Blue's Clues was one of your most popular and best shows back in the day, and this is what you did? You should be so ashamed. Oh, and I don't want to hear any BS from him being like, Blue's Clues doesn't suit the newer generation. No one knows about it. Boy, you're wrong. A lot of us adults grew up with the series. Like, if you guys want to know a fun fact, let me tell you something here. I remembered last year for Halloween, I dressed up as Steve Burns, right? And guess what? I had a few adults come to me and be like, oh, hey, look, it's Steve from Blue's Clues. We know what that is. See, guys? Oh my God. See, a lot of us do know what the show is, but Nickelodeon's pretending like, oh, it's just not suited for our generation. Yes, it is. Like, with us adults that grew up with the show and we have kids, we could easily show them. We can easily, introduce it. Like, if you guys didn't know, too, like, in 2021, they accidentally showed, during an episode of Paw Patrol on Nick Jr., they accidentally showed that bedtime business thing. Like, you remember that old school bedtime business promo they had on Nick Jr. back in 2015, or like around the Smart Place to Play era of Nick Jr. back in 2012? they accidentally showed that, and they had the scene in Blue's Clues with Joe, the episode Bedtime Business, obviously, when they were helping Shovel, Pale, Tickety, and Slippery, the pajamas the pajama thing. Yeah, they actually showed that. So if I know that was during the day, that wasn't at night, obviously, but imagine if some kid actually saw that. They were like, what's this? Oh, that's Blue's Clues? What's that showing on there? I thought they would show like Paw Patrol or something. So, in a way, you accidentally showed something original Blue's Clues related on your channel. And then after that, you just went back to normal programming. You could have actually showed some Blue's Clues after that. I don't know why you had to stop Nickelodeon. And since a lot of us adults are watching cable TV nowadays and there's not many kids watching anymore, it's just us adults, we would actually want to see that. Like, you think us adults were just going to watch Gabby's Dollhouse, Bubble Guppies, Peppa Pig, and all these other bad programs all day? No, we want to see old shows. We want to see stuff like Blue's Clues. Like, come on, I can't be the only adult that watches it. Guys, tell me in the comments below if you also watch Blue's Clues still, because, come on. Like, it's something that's known for us, for the modern generation when it comes to us adults. And like I said, the adults could easily introduce them. I know they can do Paramount Plus, but like I said, some of us don't have the money. So, Nick Jr., do us all a favor and bring it back. And here's another reason why you should do it. Steve Burns himself announced that he will be doing a fall podcast for Blue's Clues for adults only, for us adults that grew up with this show back in the 90s. So, the fall season's coming up. Nick Jr., you better get your act together and start showing some Blue's Clues, because, come on. Like kids could just go on like their tablet or on streaming or YouTube, whatever, and then on your TV just have Blue's Clues episodes. Like I've said this in a stream too, I believe. I've stated before that I've had dreams of you showing Blue's Clues on Nick Jr. on your main Nick Jr. channel. So why don't you make those dreams come true and start showing it? And I'm not talking about you showing it like at 1 a.m. or midnight or 2 a.m. No. Like, if you show it like at noon, maybe from noon through 2 o'clock, that's fine. But don't do it late at night. Just don't. We don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. just to catch Steve and his dog Blue. No, that's way too early. And I understand what you fans might be saying. Oh, they only do good, old shows do good late at night. Maybe not for Nick Jr., because they clearly showed a clip of Blue's Clues at 9 a.m., so, yeah. So, all in all, I really hope these changes start happening. Like, I'm really getting sick of these spamming shows, and I get it. Cable's dying, but that doesn't give you the excuse if only adults are watching. You need to start throwing in variety, Nick. Like, it's time to stop. Okay, that was a very long time. So really quickly, I'd like to go ahead and show you what Disney XD will be doing as this was a special request from a fan just recently too. So this is starting on the 14th. Yeah. So I'm not going to go through the whole schedule. I'm just going to show off where the old show is. So at 4 p.m. on August 14th, Lilo and Stitch, the series, comes back, which is pretty cool. It's going on for 3 hours. Interestingly enough, too, because I wasn't able to catch the show when it aired on June 26th, earlier this year. So that's on Friday. This is Saturday, the 15th. They're going to be having it again from 4 p.m. through 7 p.m. Okay. And then on Oh wait, 15th was a 14th was a Thursday. 15th was a 15th was a Friday, and 16th is a Saturday. Okay. So let's see. So it looks like from 8 a.m. through 11 a.m. they're gonna bring back Kim Possible with 2 movies. That's pretty cool. Come on. Yeah, so they have Kim Possible, Stitch in Time, and Kim Possible, So the Drama. And judging by this, I'm pretty sure... Wait, I was going to say, does Lilo and Stitch make an appearance in this movie? I don't know. I'm not a Kim Possible fan, so maybe you guys know. Okay, so yeah, that's cool. Now let's go on to HBO Family. Wow, half an hour already. I'm just gonna make this like my thoughts short and brief because that Nickelodeon thing took up a lot of time. Let's just go back to the beginning because I don't even have these channels. So yeah, HBO Family. Oh boy. What do I have to say? Well, as I heard online and from Quaimation obviously, and even Medora Entertainment. Yeah, so it looks like starting the 15th, around the 15th of this month, August, HBO Family Cinemax and Thriller Max, and I think these two as well. Thriller Max, Cinemax, and then the main HBO Family channel. All of these channels will be shutting down. And what are my thoughts? I do think it's kind of sad. Like, especially the old school HBO Family block they used to have back then. And I know I said this in a Ask episode too, but yeah, all those memories with those older shows, like A Little Curious, Happily Ever After, Fairy Tales for Every Child, Classical Baby, that Spanish Dog and Cat show, and my most favorite HBO Family kid show of all time, Crashbox. So, yep, these channels will be going. My thoughts, it is sad, because I did have some memories with these shows back then. The block is now discontinued, and these channels are just going to be leaving. But considering the fact that I don't even have these channels anymore, I guess it's for the better. But I'm not saying they deserve to shut down because that's heartless. I'm just going to say that this is sad. So, yeah. That's really all I got to say. So let's go to GSN really quickly. I just want to show you something here. So there's nothing new going on. I just want to say something. So Cody Merriman should know exactly what I'm going to say here, but I just saw a commercial for a brand new, I wouldn't say GSN original. I'm pretty sure it's a CBS exclusive type show. I don't know, but it's called The Perfect Line, and it'll premiere sometime next month. So I'm really wondering what they're going to do. Are they going to replace Chain Reaction? Are they going to replace Bingo Blitz? I surely, God, hope not. Because last time I saw this show on IMDb, I checked out the rating. It has a 6.6 out of 10, which is better, but not great. It was better than how I saw it originally, though. So they could either replace those. Another show they could replace or possibly move around the schedule here is Pyramid. Like, I'm pretty sure The Perfect Line will be getting the exact same treatment as Flipside. It would have half an hour here, and then like, heck, they could even replace The Wall too. I don't care. They might replace The Wall. I don't know. I'm gonna predict it now. So yeah, the show looks a little interesting to me, but not too much, honestly. But it's just a promo, so we'll see how the premieres go. Anyways, that should just about do it for this video. So Thanks, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I know a majority of the video was just me ranting on Nick again, but come on. Nick sucks, so what do you expect? So, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for my next TV video, I guess. Alright. Have a good day, guys. Goodbye.